Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to another special episode. Well, I share with you my flea market finds. Today, like a disclaimer, guys, I'm sorry. I know that this is the pen collector channel, but only have one writing instrument that I bought from the flea market. And I was thinking, of course, if you don't mind, once every 2 weeks or something like that to have a little free market episode. Maybe I collect fountain pens, but also other old stuff. You might call me a hoarder, but I only buy what I like, and I have a limited space to display them. So I buy only the things that I love at reasonable prices. And those were my finds today. So 5 items that you see over here. And I will show you each and every one of them and the incredible prices that I paid for each item. So let me start by sharing the location. I buy those old items from my flea market, where you know that I live in Romania in the town of Brașov. And at the end of the week, so every Saturday and Sunday, I go to this flea market site, which is very close to my house. It is an entry fee. I paid the ticket to get in around 3 leis or 0.61 euros or 0.69 American dollars. So the ticket is under 1 euro or under $1, and it gives me access to all the sellers in that market. I believe that one part of the price ticket goes for a charitable organization. I'm not so sure, but I don't complain. It's okay. That fee, it's not so high. It is acceptable fee. Okay, guys, let me tell you. Let me start with this one because you're on the pen collector channel, and I collect writing instruments. And I got this metallic ballpoint pen. It has, I believe, 4 or 5 colors. So we have red, green, black, and blue. So 4 colors. We don't have any brand on it. It could be a Chinese copy of a famous German producer. But guys, what do you think I paid for this beauty? I paid only 1 leu and 0.20 euros or 0.23 American dollar. So I think I got here a nice piece, a metallic piece at a reasonable price, guys. Okay, let me put this aside and let me show you another great find that was quite cheap. I will give a little zoom to it. This is a metallic little box, and we have here embassy gramophone needles, loud tone. Well, this little box, originally it contains some gramophone needles. It's not in its best shape, but I suspect it is from 1910 or 1920s. Okay, average content 150 needles, so quite a large capacity of needles for this small box. Okay, embassy British needles. The British Needle Company Limited, Redditch, England. Well, guys, I paid for this box only 2 leis or 0.40 euros or 0.46 American dollars. And I will use it most certainly to store needles for deep pens or maybe a gold nib. It is quite nice to store things in it. Maybe after I do a proper cleaning, I can store even medicines, but I don't know, it's too dirty for that. But a nice vintage box, quite a nice find. Now, guys, I must tell you that I own a collection of vintage vinyl discs. So, what do we have here? It's all in German, and I'm not so sure that I can translate it quite good for you. Some from Polydor. We have this kit that cleans the vinyls and also the machine that plays the vinyls. I'm not so sure what it's called. It's called a pickup. Yes, indeed, a pickup. And this is a kit for to use on the pickup. It is quite old. I believe it's from the 70s, 1970s Germany. What I paid for these guys, I paid around 5 lays, so 1.01 euros or 1.15 American dollars. It's quite nice, as you can see. Okay, now this is the acquisition that has nothing to do with my passion for writing instruments. What do you think this is, guys? It's some kind of a motor. It weighs a lot, and what attracted me to it is this design, this old design, industrial design, and even if I use it as a paperweight, I think I did okay, but maybe it is a functional motor, because this is a motor, a sewing motor, an electrical motor. It has those identifications here. Why not? Let me show you how much it weighs. I have here a scale. Let me see. Yes, so I will place it on the scale, and I think it has 1 kilogram. I'm not so sure. Let me see. Whoa, 650 grams. So it weighs more than a half kilogram. And what did I pay for it? I'm not so sure it is in a working condition. I just love the fact that it's quite heavy and it has this industrial design. I paid 15 lays or 3.03 euros or 3.44 American dollars. And now for the last piece, guys. I saw this clock and I fell in love with it. I believe it's made in Russia. I'm not so sure about the brand. It's not a fancy clock. In fact, it is made all out of plastic. And I searched on the internet for this model and I found out that there were some of them sold in Russia. And on the description, I saw that this is a model from 1982. So this is a clock, a table clock with alarm. It has this nice aspect to it, and this is what drew me to it. Although it's plastic, it developed this patina like an ivory patina. The main problem is that it came without the battery that you see here, and it was quite corroded, as you see here. So this was a problem, but when I installed this, it started to work, guys. So it made that click sound. Now I can set the hour from this part, but I don't hear that click sound. Maybe it needs some restoration work. I'm not so sure it works. But as a display piece, I thought to myself that it would look nice right over here. So if I place it right over here, it will have a nice look to the office. It has this Art Deco style to it, of course. It's just a newer model. Some of you may think that this is a kitsch model because even this wood is not wood, it's a sticker, but in quite nice condition. And I paid for it 15 lays or 3.03 euros or 3.44 American dollars. So guys, I spent for these 5 items that you can see on my desk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the entrance fee to the flea market. I paid a total of 41 lays, so 8.21 euros or 9.39 American dollars. I think I did okay. Tell me in the comments what you think about this old objects. Maybe you think it's junk, but this is my passion and I want to share it with you. And another thing, guys, please tell me what you think about this idea. So from time to time, not every day, but from time to time, I want to include in this channel some old vintage finds. I know that among you, those who love fountain pens are also watch collectors, and I thought to myself that bringing other objects of interest in this channel will be okay. For example, I also collect chess sets like you see here, letter openers like you see here. This is a letter opener. This is a letter opener here, signed by an French French artist. So quite amazing. And also I collect vintage radios, especially Japanese radios. So I have lots of interest, guys, aviation stuff. But I try to focus only on fountain pens, which are my primary collection. And starting a new channel with flea market finds, it will take me such a long time to reach that point of 1000 subscribers. So I thought to myself that not every day, but once every 2 weeks, I can upload on this channel some beautiful vintage finds in my point of view. Maybe some of these things that you see on my desk are considered junk, but I love all things, and for sure they are not all junk, and you can find real treasures in these flea market locations. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. If you've enjoyed this episode and you want to see fountain pens and other old objects being reviewed or simply shown on this channel, please subscribe to it. As always, please stay safe in this pandemic time. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye bye and God bless.